the Meadows Wildlife Park in Caerphilly, and we are painting. Basically, they've got us in to paint out the whole of this barn in sort of background colours. It's going to be kind of sort of meadows in a background for the animals that are going to go in here, basically. So you can see Julie over there, she's just doing a background for the sky. So that's going to be all sky, and there's going to be trees, there's going to be meadows. Problem was, we started in here, and yeah, we bought all the paint and the colours for this. This is going to be like a twilight sort of, kind of a twilight jungle sort of scene. So we've got the colours for this. They've decided now that they want us to move into the other side, and they didn't want this done first, they want the other side, which is a big massive pain in the testicles, but we're going to deal with it because you've got to roll with the punches. So here we are, this is day 2, and despite our little bit of a setback yesterday, we managed to get about this much done. Julie there cracking on. Julie broke her back a bit yesterday, to be honest, with getting all that background on. But today we're going to see if we can catch up. So that's day 2. So this is day 4. I didn't show anything of day 3 because it was quite boring, really. We were just sort of, well, doing all this kind of stuff. As you can see, it's quite a bit of grass. Wouldn't have made a very good video. So hopefully we're going to get a little bit more done today. Try and get this little bit done across here. Right, so this is day five? I don't know, I've lost count. Day 5, is it? So this is day 5, I think. And yeah, so again, yesterday we were just sort of doing grass and blocking colours. Our plan today is to block in all of the walls, hopefully, so then we know how much time we've got to spend on the details and things like that. So yeah, as you can see, Julie there is blocking in the sky. So we've got all of the sky, trees, blah 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 blah. Pass me up a white. So this is what, day 6, I think. Is it day 6? Day 5? I don't know, I lost count. I know it doesn't seem like we are doing full days because of the video, but we ain't really filming that much because it's pretty boring. It's pretty boring, really. As you can see, it's just grass, sky, and trees. But we'll try and get some interesting content today if we can. Job, you know, like this, and you know, you only got a certain amount of time to do it in. You've got to consider what level of detail you want to go in at. I mean, it's not always necessary to be going in and nailing in all the fine details, like the leaves. If I'm doing trees, for example, like the leaves and the twigs and so on and so forth. Sometimes it's better just to take a more impressionistic approach. You know, as long as you nail the values, the highlights and the shadows, people are going to be stood back looking at it anyway. They're not going to be concerned about the finer points, and you're not going to have time to do that anyway. So sometimes when you're deciding the level of detail, you've got to consider how much time you've got. Right, so because these little enclosures, they are going to have animals in them, small animals, rabbits or guinea pigs or something like that. So I devised this pattern that, or I devised this style that will allow it to be kept clean. It's dark on the bottom, light on the top. We didn't want it light all the way down because it's going to be mucked out and all sorts. So this sort of pattern I thought would be ideal. I keep saying pattern. This sort of style, this sort of art style would be ideal just to keep these clean and keep it looking fresh. So what I've done is I started off with a dark green, and then basically I've got a lighter green there, and I'm just layering over the top like this. It just little dagger strokes. You may know what a dagger stroke is if you know anything about airbrushing or that type of thing. It's just these short little strokes, quick off and on of the cap, varying your distance so you get this kind of sharp point, and then do a line and then layer the next one over the top of the first one, so you're coming up about halfway on the last blade of grass. I don't know if I can explain this very well, but you can see what I mean. Every time you go lower, you just layer in over the faded out bit on the last line that you did. So that'll give you this kind of layered effect of the grass. And then the ones on the very bottom then have them look kind of blurry, just so they look a little bit out of focus. So the ones on the top are sharp, just overlapping that dark green that you did. Next line then a little bit bigger, slightly overlapping the first one, and so on and so forth. Last day today, so all I've got left to do really is just clear coat everything, because because animals are being kept in here, they're going to need to washing these walls quite a bit. So we're just going to put a little bit of protection on them, just to make them washable. Yeah, I mean, spray paint is pretty much washable anyway, but you know, we've also used emulsion, so yeah, we just want to seal all that in.
I'm staying online. I'm staying online, what the hell? Right, try again. Do not put this in bloopers or I'll kill you.